Hey guys, if we haven't met before, I'm Douglas Massi, and I want to welcome you to our channel, Final Expense Trainer, where we talk about 100% final expense sales training topics and final expense sales. We're here in Alaska with Security National Life, and if you're thinking, wow, it must be difficult to qualify for one of those trips, it's not nearly as hard as you think. Coming up after this. So if you're a new final expense agent or just getting into final expense sales, check out our playlist called Basic Training. You can literally start with the first video and just let it play, and by the time you play all the videos, it's going to give you training tips on every aspect of the entire final expense industry. Also, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button below. We're putting out new videos every week. So some of the benefits of qualifying to one of these final expense conventions is not just the trips in the exotic places like Thailand, Spain, Ireland, England, it goes on and on, Hawaii, here in Alaska, is that you're going to be able to win prizes, cash money, this jacket, pretty cool. And another thing is you're going to be able to meet all kinds of agents that are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. We hang out in the evenings, socialize, we talk about different prospecting methods, different types of lead programs, things that we're doing to be successful. So one of the things you're able to do is learn a lot about final expense sales while you're on the conventions. I will say one thing about qualifying for these trips. It's not nearly as difficult as you think. Most of the carriers, all you have to do is put up about $70,000 to $80,000 in annualized premium in a year, or even with some of the companies over a year-and-a-half period. Like I said, it's not that difficult, but there is 4 things that you're going to need. The first thing is the work ethic. You got to be willing to put in the time, to put in the effort, to actually go out there, knock on doors, and do what it takes to be successful. The second thing, you need the right carriers, like Security National Life. Without the right carriers, you're going to end up trying to get your clients approved with carriers that are really difficult to deal with, or they're just not competitive. The third thing you're going to need is the right leads program. Our final expense lead program is what I believe to be the strongest in the industry. Direct mail leads are the key to getting in front of a lot of prospects. And if you're thinking, well, I can always hit my warm market. Yeah, the warm market works too, but to me, that's the type of thing that you deal with once you're already selling final expense and you're working leads. You don't want to try to hit your warm market right from the start. With the right final expense leads, life is going to be so much easier, and it's going to be so easy to qualify for not only one convention in a year, but there's agents here that do multiple conventions every year. The fourth thing, if you're a new agent, you're going to need training. That's why we emphasize all the training on our YouTube channel, and there's a lot of stuff on our website that only contracted agents can access. So let me get back to the requirements. I mentioned $70,000, $80,000 a year in annualized premium, and a lot of times it's more like a year and a half. And if you're thinking, yeah, that sounds like a lot, it's really not if you've got a good work ethic. I met an agent the other day that's here on this trip. He's only been selling final expense for about a year. So he actually qualified in 6 months to be at this convention. If you're interested in finding out about our final expense sales program, which includes some of the highest contracts in the entire industry, along with the strongest direct mail leads program and a very intensive final expense sales program, email me at doug@ufesonline.com. Happy hunting!